If you're doing fentanyl, you might as well be playing Russian roulette. You're playing Russian roulette with your life.
If you think you're above the possibility of overdosing and dying, if you think you're above being addicted to fentanyl, which leads to overdose, I think you're wrong. I know you're wrong. I think it's a matter of time before you will die.
I almost have, died several times. Strained the relationship with my family, strained relationships with my friends. I had lost everything. Everything I worked for years and years was gone in a matter of months because of this drug. The heroin and fentanyl killed me several times, and I still went back.
One of the hardest things with fentanyl overdoses that I've seen is not just the individuals directly being physically affected and passing away or having lifelong effects from these drugs, but the family members that have to deal with the trauma.
My daughter, Kirsten Yamaoka, she's beautiful, smart, talented, educated. She got into using drugs from a friend. We searched for her for 5 days. She was in her car in Idlewild Park by herself. So yes, she did die March 1st, 2017.
We had a construction crew that was working from California, and they were staying at the Motel 6 on Victorian, which is less than a mile from this fire station. We got a call for an unresponsive male. One of their friends who was part of the crew injured his back during the day, and one of the other friends said, "I have a pain pill that someone gave me. He thought it was a Vicodin." The man took it, laid down on bed to take a nap. When they came back an hour and a half later, he was deceased. There was nothing that we could do as medical responders. He was a 25-year-old man. When you looked at him, he was strong, he was healthy, he had a family, he had all the things ahead of him, and it was a mistake that his friend didn't even know was occurring.
Honestly, like on opiates, like there's a lot of times I wanted to die. And like, I didn't care what happened to me. And like, I feel like that's just the power behind that stuff is like, it makes you not care about your life.
The drugs changed him. Like, I didn't even know who he was.
It was like 7 years where we didn't have a son anymore. It was horrible.
If you think you are taking a safe drug and you can't overdose, the stories in our community tell you otherwise. And as the stories in this video show, fentanyl is dangerous, and your life means too much to take that risk.